So, just had a few updates here. I'm just gonna do another one of these runs. We're trying to. What happened was we started off on one profile, and it was a new profile, it wasn't our old profile. So what we're doing now is just going back in and finishing or redoing some of these scenarios so that they end up on the right profile. So with that being said, let me just let everyone know that we are live on the Discord. I'm just gonna do a quick stream because we want to watch the NFL Conference Championships today. We start about 3 p.m. my time. So we are just getting everything ready to go here. Okay, we'll get started here. Alright, first one here is refreshing replay. It's telling me we haven't done the training module, which we have done. So we'll do it again.
In this training module, you'll be taken through the operation of the Pendolino Class 390 electric multiple unit. To begin, insert and set the master key to set the headlights to indicate that this train is operational. After setting the reverser, you will hear an alarm. This is the tilt authorization and speed supervision alarm and will need to be acknowledged. Set the reverser to forward. This control. The tilt alarm will sound for a second time. Acknowledge the alarm again. TAS uses communications between an onboard computer and trackside beacons to inform the train of the enhanced permissible speed, as well as disabling the system when not in speed-supervised zones.
Okay.
When in speed-supervised zones, the blue speed-supervised light will illuminate and allow the train to drive at the enhanced permissible speed. When outside of the speed-supervised zones, the blue light will not be illuminated and you will be restricted to the maximum permissible speed. If you exceed the enhanced permissible speed by more than 3.5 miles per hour, the TAS warning light will illuminate and an alarm will sound indicating that you must reduce your speed. The light will extinguish and the alarm will stop when you are below the enhanced speed limit. At more than 6 miles per hour above the enhanced permissible speed, the TAS warning light will flash and a penalty brake application will be enforced. To stop the penalty brake application, you must reduce your speed and press the intervention reset button. Open the passenger doors to allow boarding.
Okay.
Close the doors before departure. Move the power handle into the power range to get moving. up some speed, you can return the power handle to the off position to begin coasting. The Class 390 was developed as part of a plan to overhaul services between London and Glasgow. Originally just an 8-car formation, demand meant that the Class 390s now appear in 9 and 11-car formations, capable of carrying more than 450 passengers. After 20 years and 300 million miles, Avanti's Class 390s have undergone a full refurbishment, preparing them for the future.
Yeah, so just to fill everybody in, we've done these before, but when I first started playing 5, I didn't realize they had me on a new profile instead of my old profile. So when I went back to my old profile, which has everything that I've ever done, it didn't give me credit for completing these, so I have to do them again. And that's it. But yeah, so we'll probably just run through these, at least one of the scenarios today, and then get ready to watch the games today. Wish I could share all those games with everybody. I don't know if there's a way to legally do that. Will we watch the games together on here anymore? So we won't be doing that.
You're approaching the station. Begin applying a small amount of braking force by moving the power handle into the braking range. Good work. That concludes all of the basics of operating this train.
Okay. Get into the next thing. Yes, let's get into refreshing refurb. So we're gonna take a brand new train into service. This one says it's about 45 minutes, so we'll see how long it takes. Good morning, driver. Welcome to the Intercity Depot at Wembley. These class students in front of you are the first of the newly refurbished sets. Alright, so we're taking some brand new trains out. It's kind of like a delivery exercise. Today you have the honor of driving the first refurbished train from Euston before driving to Watford to meet another refurbished train on its way to London. Okay. Again, we did these before, so if you're looking at this, you may be like, oh, I saw these on the channel, but what ended up happening is, again, I had to get my profile transferred. I didn't realize I was using a new profile instead of my old one. So now we have to just go through them again. Alright, let's... here we go. Gotta get our panel set up once we get in here. Got credit for using the door. I gotta give you credit for like every little thing. Okay. It should be closed. Can we get in here a little better? Not really. Just make sure that we have things set up here to give us the safety systems. Tilt is set up. AWS. Okay, I think that's everything. Why would you make me sit if we have to put the train auxiliaries on first? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's take a seat. Master key goes on. Set this to neutral. Clear our safeties. Panto up. Set this to forward. Power's coming up. Acknowledge the alarm. Set our lights. Toots on the horn. Cab lights. Notepad light. Acknowledge and acknowledge. Okay. Alright, ready to go. Now, one thing I do want to do before we leave, I like to make sure that we have our wipers just triggered once. Good, so we get that cleared. Ready to set power. Everything looks good. Let's move. Brakes are off. Power 2. First out is 15 miles per hour. Little digital reader doesn't show. Oh, it's just for brakes. Okay. That's just showing the power setting for braking. Okay. Sounds like an elephant with the pipes. Alrighty, let's get going. I forgot what the DRA is on this train. We wanted to set it on the side. Just gonna slow it down just a little bit so we don't pass our speed restriction. We are gonna get some reds ahead. So let's not lose this before we even get out. So this signal is, okay, they just changed it to green. Just wanted to acknowledge that. Got a change there. Could be very hard to see that. Good. Alright, we'll coast through here. Yeah, I appreciate this game. How you doing? Welcome, Prompt RG. How are you? We are playing this on the PS4, actually. Okay. We're still just being held at 15. We have a 20 coming up, then down to 15, then 75. So just getting out of the yard for now. So we have London, platform 4. Talk to the journalist. And then, oh yeah, there's 2 trains we have to move. So it's this one first, and then it's a second one. Luckily, there's no time frames on this journey, since we don't have any passengers. So that's good. Okay, so just continue to move along here. Yep, so again, we did this scenario before. For people who just joined, what happened was when I started the game up, I didn't realize they had me on a new platform, a new profile. So as a result, all my stuff didn't transfer over. So I now have to just redo them to make sure they get credited on my new one. I don't remember if there was a merge feature, and I didn't want to take a chance of it erasing anything if there was, so I just did it this way. Alright, we're going to get it increased to 20. I'm trying to see if I see a sign for it anywhere. Oh, here it is. Yeah, there's the 20 sign. Right, perfect. Now, I mentioned this a lot. One of the things that drives me crazy about this sim is if you're going down in speed, so say we're going down to 20, once we passed it just now, it would require us to be at 20. When we go up in speed, though, it doesn't change until the back of the train passes that point, which is weird. And they haven't really seemed to considered updating that. I mean, if you could do it one way, you should be able to do it the other way as well. But yeah. Alright, flashing yellow ahead. Just gonna maintain our speed. This, I believe, is like a 8 to 9 car set. So it's very long. It's gonna take a while for us to get that 20 to pop up. We're heading on our upstream line, as we can see from this signal up here. Alright, there's 20. I'm going to try to bring us up to about 15, although we have another 15 coming up. It's very slow going right now. leave it at about 15 for now. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 cars. Okay. So it will take a while for those speeds to change. If you're just joining us, we try to do TrainSwim a few times a week. Also, you can check out our YouTube. We have a bunch of older videos there as well. They don't stay as long as they used to here on Twitch, so I have to move them over to YouTube. In addition to Train Sim, I usually play other sims on the channel. I do play a little bit of everything just in general, but certain things I prefer not to stream. For example, some first-person shooters. I usually will play those off stream. Alright, so we're getting a 75, and then we're getting a 30, 75, 30. So I'm going to probably try to keep it around 30, 25 to 30. We do have the tilt feature activated on this train. Yep, so there's 30 if we're going to the right, which it looks like we will be. Alright, good. We're going to get cleared to about 110. Should see, oh, yep, 90, 110, upstream 110, so we should be hitting that line. Okay, just waiting for the back of this train to get to that point. We can go up to about 30, so bring it up to about 25 for now. And hopefully by the time we hit it, we are moving. Alright, we're cleared to 110, so we're going to go full power ahead. Should be green going forward. Took a very long time just to get out of the yard. Alright, we'll see what this new train can do. I'm trying to bring it up to about 105. And have it sit around there if we can. Tunnel action here. Okay, so we have 105 coming up, and then we have an 80. So I don't want to kill our speed too much. So what I'm gonna do is just leave it, level it off here. It looks like we have some slowdowns coming up. I'm just gonna bring it down just a little bit. It's coming to about 75. Okay. We got an 80 and then a 55. Okay, so I'm just gonna slow down. Alright, that should go off to let us know that we may have to slow down. It's usually happening because there's some traffic up ahead. So we can get a 55 coming in. I'm just gonna brake a little bit, try to get it down to about 50. Because we have this 55 coming up. Okay. It's 50. Alright. Okay, so we have a 50 coming up as well. So we're going to get ready to just kind of bring that back a little bit. We're below it, so I think we're okay for now. This tunnel seems pretty long. There we go, there's the end. The light at the end of the tunnel. Alright, so we're below. Oh, there's the DRA. Okay. Just saw it pop up. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna come down to 40 again. It's an interesting little split there. We're gonna start to slow down a little bit again. Okay, so 40 and a 25. Go to 30 for now. Well, below 40, so that's good. And we'll get us to about 20. From there. Okay, platform 4. Ooh, I forgot I was supposed to watch the end of the Daytona 24-hour race this morning. Completely forgot about it. watching it last night before I went to bed. Coming into platform 4. Well, they usually don't blow the horns here, but I like to hear it. I think it's funny. A lot of the trains will have like 4 settings for power and like 6 to 8 settings for braking. Alright, we gotta talk to this journalist when we get off. After we shut the train down. Well, that was a smooth ride for its first trip. But we are a professional, so that's what we get. Okay. There's a well-known railway journalist who wants to get a picture of you with the new train. Shut down the cab, speak to them first before preparing the train for departure. Okay. Alright, so gotta set this to off. Going to set this to off. Set this to tail lights. To put the Panto down. Effectively powering the train down. Take the key out. And leave the train. I'm gonna give us a little step. Okay, let's go chat with him. Hey, how you doing? He's waving us down. Hello. Let me just line this up perfect. I'm gonna say cheese. Let's say cheese. Why not? Okay, we head back into the train and move to the next stop. You okay? Why you look so angry? Don't be like that, man. Don't be like that. Try to walk at a normal speed here instead of running. It's a huge billboard. Got some carts here. Okay, I think after this we're going to Watford. Okay, let me get in here, set everything up. Oh, doors here. Excellent. Close the door. I think technically the train is still on. Just make sure all of these are still set. Nope. Okay, gotta reset some of them. Because we only did it in the other cab. Okay. Key goes back in. Set this to neutral. Wait for the tilt alarm. We probably have to set the pantograph back up. Reset. Here we go. So we should hear the train power up. There we go. Excellent. Allow passengers aboard. Head straight to Watford to meet the second train if time right. Both you and the other train will arrive at the same time. Oh no. I think we messed that up last time. Open the doors. Yeah, I think that was the one thing that we didn't get right. Oh, okay, the race is gonna end at 2. Okay. So Peacock. The 24 hours of Daytona race. Oh, I remember there's one thing I forgot to close. It's that one. There we go. I was like, why isn't it making any noise? That last switch needs to be flipped for the AWS warning. Okay, doors are closed. Set the reverses to forward. And let's get out of here. Everything's acknowledged. Good to go. Okay, 25 out. Shut me down, gotcha. I said that, yeah, I did say once it hits 6, it may shut you down. Okay, it looks good. Clear, clear, 25. Green signal ahead. We are moving. Alright, this time we have passengers. I feel like there's another line where we've used this track. I think on there's a high-speed line. I think we used this section, but I didn't see coming out of the station if it looked the same. But I'm thinking of the one where it goes to Pancras International. Pancras. 100% sure. I have to look it up. Alright, we're moving. There's a hill start button, that's cool. Alright, so we got 13 miles to go. A little bit will kind of be able to speed up to 80 and then be cleared to 100. Trying to bring us up to about 50. And we should be able to continue up to 80. Then we cleared to 100. Alright, let's go full throttle. 105 is next. If you're watching live, there probably will be an ad break in a few seconds here. Just hang tight, we'll be finishing this one up. We got 12 miles to go. That was weird. And where are we? Looks like we're on Mars or something. There was a car that was just floating above us because the road disappeared. Oh, what's happening? It's coming back. Okay, almost. We're not on tracks anymore. There we go. It's so bad. It disappeared. Okay, so 7 miles, 7.4 miles to go. Maintaining about 121. Looks pretty good. So we're just trying to keep everything around 120. Okay, we're gonna have to come down to 110. see what we get here. Okay, got it changed. Okay, nothing crazy, no flashing. We're below 110. Got 2 miles to go. Come down just a little bit. Did have a little bit of that wonkiness going on. The draw distances. I think it's happening again now because we kind of look like we're on Mars. A little bit. Yep. Alright, we're gonna start braking. I'm gonna set the DRA just because we have red ahead. Let's take a look outside. The doors are open. Nobody's getting off. We were supposed to have a few passengers. Perfect timing, both you and the other train arrived at the same time. Oh, that's a first. We definitely didn't have that happen last time. Yeah, last time I missed it. Lock the doors. So that we reopened them. Oh, this is cool. It actually has the train info on the door. That's really good. Okay, so we're gonna set the power handle to off. Gonna set this to off. Take the key out. Oh, that was it. Okay. Nothing crazy. We didn't lose any points for anything. We got gold. I don't know if there is anything higher here, but that was complete. Okay, let me return to the main menu. I'm gonna see here really quickly what we have going on. Alright, so we just completed that run, and we're just working to do some of these scenarios again. Oh, there was a... Oh wow, so how did we miss? We literally did everything perfectly on that one, and we still missed it by a little less than, was it 180 points? I don't understand what else we needed to do. But we didn't have any speeding issues. We were on time. I really don't know what else we could have done on that one. Okay. This was called Carriage Collector. You have to move some trains into service. It says it'll take about 20 minutes, so let's finish up with this one. Yeah, I don't really know. I don't know what we could have done to get the extra 180 points. That was strange. But we literally had like no points deducted. I think the last time I did it, we were late. We were early. We were on time. Both trains came at the same time. No idea. Alright, but hang tight. We're gonna move on to one more scenario here. It's 20 minutes, putting some trains together. Busy commuter trains needed for this morning's London service. To help speed things up, you've been asked to assemble trains at both Wembley Train Care Depot and Wilson Train Depot. Alright, let's get into the train. Let's get into the train. Climb up the steps. I'll close the door. Safety systems. I don't know if there's a feature to just have these on automatically. Would be nice. Okay. Sit in the seat. Key goes in. Set it to neutral. Power up. Sort of like jump. lights on. Again, it looks like I'm doing all this stuff for the first time. We have done this before. It just didn't carry over to our profile. What's going on? Alright, let's try that again. Release. Don't know why it needed. What's going on here? Oh, because we're going uphill. That's not that much of an incline though, train. You're being difficult now. Let's go to 10. Okay. Wow. Are we doing this again? This thing has a weird thing sometimes where the trains will be braking when you're supposed to be going forward. What's going on with this game? I feel like we should be able to see more. Like this window is too small. No, we're gonna lose some points. Okay. Got a slight overspeed there. Alright, so like right now the handle is off and the train is braking. I don't know why. It's been doing that on a lot of trains lately. I'm not sure if it's been reported. Maybe I'll set up a ticket later. See, like, look, we're off, and then it's going to start applying brakes. Alright, now we're in and 1. Should be perfectly stopped. Good. Okay, what's next? Set the reverser to off. Okay. Master key comes out. Switch ends. It's kind of rough. Okay, sorry, we're gonna have to run. Let me get everybody going in the morning. Let's just walk nicely. Alright, perfect. This train is pretty long. Okay. Close. Let's set this side up. Three, good. That looks good. Let's move that door out the way. Good. Master key. Okay. Clear all the alarms. Alright, now we're gonna couple to 4 vehicles to see if this side works a little better. There we go. This side's behaving. Those are on auto. Should be on day running. Okay. And we're going downhill. Yeah, see the other side, right? When we were off, it was applying brakes. This side is working like it's supposed to. I've seen this happen a lot though lately, and I'm not sure why. Is there a coupler button here? there is a couple button there. Okay, good. Okay, so in theory we opened up the coupler. Slow down a little bit. Okay. Perfect. Okay, I've got to set this to brake level 3. Turn off. With the key. Okay. Just to close the cabin interior door. Open up. Close door. Again, my door. And this door. Oh, that's cool. So now people can come through here. I don't remember doing that last time. Alright, we're gonna go in the driver's seat on the end over here that wasn't working properly. Hopefully it's corrected its issue. Doors open, very nice. Okay, beautiful. Okay. Alright, this is not behaving. Alright, let's see. I think there's another way that we can get in here. Yeah, there is. Okay, good. These should already be set. Yes. Okay, good. I don't know what's going on with that door. I'm not gonna worry about it today. It's cleared. Okay, move forward. Lights are set. Okay, 15. Okay, it looks like it may have resolved the issue. Somebody's blowing the horn outside like a crazy person. We're getting I think our bit rate is a little too high, so sorry if it's buffering a lot for anybody. If the internet does that sometimes, yeah. It's not necessarily that it's unstable, but it tends to be higher than what Twitch would think is normal. And then sometimes it causes buffering for people. Okay. So let's see, after we stop here, yeah, they're gonna want us to move it into the station. Okay. Gotta wait for a train to leave though. Okay. Alright, we're waiting for a passenger service to depart. Looks like they cleared us though. Let's see if we can find the train that they're waiting for. Oh, here it goes. Okay. You see it right there? So we should see it coming past us in a second. There it goes. Technically we're green, but I just want to wait until it's gone. Alright, now we're good to go. Okay, we'll set ourselves up for 10. Alright, we're heading to platform 6 in Wembley Central. At some point I'm gonna try to finish up the construction sim stuff that we started. It's just been a lot. I'm trying to find a way to get someone else to work with me on it. Some people had offered, but I haven't heard from those people in a while, so I'll probably open something up on Discord maybe and see. But I do have to check to make sure that it's compatible cross-play. Alright, the train should be ready for the daily rush. Wow, it's 4:16 in the morning. It's very bright. sun pretty much didn't go down. Sit in any passenger seat. Okay. This door is busted. Don't know what happened with that. So we gotta get out. Close the door. Reopen. Come back in. Close the door. And then we'll sit right here. Why'd you kick me out of the seat? Stop it. It's weird. We gotta wait for the service to drop us off. How's this 20 minutes? We have to also move another train? What's going on here? This thing said it was gonna be 20 minutes. I think we're already like 15 minutes in, and we have to do another task. Let's see, started. Yeah, we're already almost 20 minutes into it. Strange. Right, so we just coupled it, brought it into the station, and then now they're gonna bring us to the depot. I don't understand why we couldn't just bring it to the depot then after we coupled it. Confused.
Spooky.
Guess we're gonna have to get off the train here. Wonder who's driving. gonna let me off. This one's a little different. Let's make sure everything's on here. Safeties. Okay. Down here. Over here. It's good. Sit in the seat. This one here requires battery on. Key goes in. Neutral. Clear. AC power for 5 seconds. Good. Pantograph up. Other way. Okay. Forward. And let's go. Let's stop at the shunt ahead. Yeah, we used this one in the scenario last time, so everything should be cleared. Oh, I forgot to use the DRA on the last one. Okay. Yep, yeah, you see how this one's like flashing and thing? That's what happens. I've seen with this one. Like a little indicator that tells us what our inertia is doing. It flashes sometimes. Okay. Press it off. Key comes out. 2D map. Alright, let's set these. Alright, driver's seat on the other end. The other train, the doors open once you open one. This one is being difficult. Gotta open both of them. Yeah, so this was a little more complex because we have 2 different types of trains that we had to move. Restrictive drive. I've never seen that before. I didn't notice it. Alright, we're gonna do some coupling again. Alright, set to 15. Is there a couple button here? No, I just saw an uncouple button, but I didn't see a couple button. Okay. Open the vestibule doors again. Alright, we're done. That wasn't too bad. Oh, let's see, it was 29 minutes instead of 20. Had the safety systems on. We got the platinum on that one. Yeah, I still don't understand what we missed 180 points on the last one. I think we had a little bit of speed in too, and they didn't really hit us for it, so that was good. And our couplings were not slams, so that's perfect. All right, just in time. Okay, so we're gonna switch to another stream. We will check out. Let's go to Spy. Thank you for stopping by today. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with us. Again, like, follow, subscribe so you can catch more videos. And you can check out our YouTube and catch some of our past streams. Alright everyone, thank you for stopping by. Please enjoy the rest of your weekend. And we hope to see you soon. We're gonna raid Spy.